Hello gang, welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Stream Drop Distance. It's time to begin the second half of the game. For this mission, you need 500 prize points. I kind of started attacking those enemies by accident. So as you can see, it seems this world will have somewhat of a comic book theme. Got a lot of whams and kabumps. Oh, come on, I seriously missed that. That was kind of below me. But to be honest, though, this is probably my least favorite world in the game. Like, I even like Traverse Town better just because it has the World Ends With You characters. Like, I never even played that game, but I like the characters, so I want to check it out sometime. Plus, the characters are in my Gameverse saga, so it's only fair.
Here we go! Faster!
B rank.
Where are you going?
Stand back. Here goes nothing.
Hey, Goofy! That's the wrong way! All right, I'll show you what a musketeer can do.
King Mickey, are you okay?
Huh? Have we met before?
What? Wait, is this like what happened with Jiminy and Tron? But
For the last time,
I'm not
it was
in
a
Disney
different
Castle.
Tron.
And that world isn't one of the ones that's asleep. I don't get it.
You okay? What's wrong?
Oh, I was wondering where I was?
Hmm? Where'd you get that key?
This? It's a key
I know. You came from another world, right?
Huh? Yeah.
My name's Mickey. I'm working on a problem. That's why I'm in this world, being a musketeer.
So, am I in a world the king visited that I don't know about? A world that's trapped in sleep somewhere? 'Cause I guess...
You seem confused. Look out!
I'm Sora. Let me handle him.
So yeah, that's the special ability here. So, I've never seen Three Musketeers. Specifically, this version of the Three Musketeers. Either way, the reason I don't like this world is just because the characters here are Mickey, Donald, Goofy, Goof, and their little group. So it really doesn't feel that unique for a Disney crossover, since we already know these characters. So let's try out this new ability. Okay, that ability works a lot differently in the 3DS version. I'm pretty sure it does. Not just because it involves touchscreen controls. Like I was saying, this is just a different version of Mickey's group, and they're not really new characters. And worse than that, this version of the characters feel really out of character compared to their counterparts. And I can actually do a raindrop attack with them. For instance, Donald and Goofy are like total cowards. And we know the current Donald and Goofy aren't like that. Although I guess you could argue that since this is the past, they haven't really developed their stronger personalities. So I guess in that respect it makes more sense.
Thanks. I sure owe you one. Some musketeer I turned out to be.
Hey, whoa, ow, whoa. Where's the bad guys?
Goofy!
Whoa, hey, whoa,
Everything's
ow,
under control, Goof!
Wow. Oh, ah, oh.
Even
Really?
so, Goofy
You mean
just...
we clobbered them?
Goofy's just more stupid than he usually is.
Hey, Donald!
What? Who are you?
Gorge, do I know you from somewhere?
No. Nice to meet you.
Say, fellas, this is Sora. And it doesn't matter when we met. Once we make a friend, we're friends for life.
Hi, I'm Donald.
And I'm Goofy.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yes, that
friends
counts.
for life.
They did say
Now,
Sora's name
we
first, so
gotta
it
go protect
counts.
The princess. Donald, Goofy, follow me.
But that one doesn't count because it didn't say
Hey,
Sora's
wait.
name.
You're not gonna let me come along?
But you're not a musketeer, and this mission is fraught with danger.
All the more reason I should help. When the going gets tough, the tough call their friends.
Well, all right. Thank you.
Great. Should we do the
Plus,
thing?
you clearly see that I'm much
thing?
stronger and more capable than those two.
Ah.
All for one.
And one for all.
Ooh, can we have a Hero Academia crossover? Wouldn't that be the dream? Country of the Musketeers. I really wouldn't mind a game like this where we do anime crossovers, and one that follows the Kingdom Hearts storyline, not just Jump Force,
Your
or
lackluster
whatever.
potential, I dub you Royal Musketeers. Just look at you, all dressed up and going nowheres.
What the hell are you staring at?
Now then, let's get right down to your inaugural mission. Bodyguards to Princess Minnie. Some nefarious nincompoop has got it out for her, see? And it's your job to personally keep her safe.
Somebody's after the princess.
Gee, I wonder who it could be.
Shut us.
What? So soon? Don't we get to practice?
Why? The 1, 2, 3 of us are ready for anything.
Don't worry. Donald's real brave, and Goofy's clever. And while I may be small, I've got the heart of a musketeer. All for one.
And one for all!
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing it when they say that. And I should do one for the first time too. Yeah. Okay, but seriously, so supposedly Mickey and Co. are undercover in this world working on a problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does that mean Minnie is undercover too? She's like a princess in this world? See, I have to admit, this kind of gets me thinking about, like, some of the lore and backstory regarding these characters. It's like Minnie can't just be undercover here as a princess. Did she, like, originate from this world and Mickey didn't? Like, Mickey and Group didn't? Oh, and they're playing the Trickmaster music.
Gotta protect the carriage, no matter what.
So, yeah, this is kind of a mini-boss. Use square to block the fire. The Tyrantorex. So yeah, we're kind of situated on this little platform, but we do have free roam on the platform, and we gotta attack him when he gets close. Whoa! Okay. Oh, he got hit there somehow. So it seems the best option is to use my long-range attacks. Blizzard can definitely be helpful because it can only go one way, and he's only one way. It's not really especially difficult. Well, at least. Oh, but apparently I still have Dream Time. Apparently I'm bouncing the attacks back, so that's cool. Gotta frickin' watch out for him, though. I like to be able to kill him before the frickin' thing wears out. Okay, that was actually extremely close, and I'm very thankful. I cannot believe I actually killed him at the last second. Would have been an awkward time to fall asleep, to be honest. That's the word for you. Tyrantorex, naturally. We get the recipe to make him. And yeah, he is actually going to be a recurring enemy, albeit he's a smaller variant. But I will say, Tyrantorex is one of the worst enemies in the game.
Now make like those musketeers and scrag!
Oh, now they're playing the chase music, and I love this song too.
Your Majesty! Mickey!
Sora!
I'm sorry. They got away with the princess.
Don't be. It's not your fault.
As long as we all stick together, I know we
Yes,
can
it is
get
Mickey's
the
fault.
princess back.
It's hopeless.
Goofy's right. As a team, we can do anything.
Yeah.
Frankly,
Come on.
Mickey's responsible for a lot of issues in the series just because he forgets a lot of plot points.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's old.
Yes, he is about... He's getting close to 100 years old. And like, 2026, he'll be 100.
But there's no
Or maybe
sign of the
27.
princess.
Huh. Is that what Steamboat Pete came out or whatever?
She's out there.
Yeah, I had to
somewhere.
look. I had to look it up one
Us
time.
Come to the rescue.
Yeah, we're musketeers.
And
Junior Musketeers, Donald. I really wanted Goofy to say that because he says it in Kingdom Hearts 2. Like with the heroes thing.
Hey! Aren't you forgetting someone?
This place is a lot more yellow than I remember. Well, time to conk out! I'm getting really good at killing these bosses at the last second, and I kinda like it. Take these 2 gains, definitely. So, ideally, I want Riku to finish this world first. Because Sora should be the one to end this world. Due to the story continuity or whatever. And because Riku is just now starting this world, when he wakes up, he'll have more time before he drops. Well, I don't really... Oh, it's this guy again, jeez. Okay, hold back. Come on. Oh, come on, he should have lost one, that sucks. I should have attacked the other one. On the bright side, seems like I don't have to kill the enemies with this variant. Seems like this one is taking less long to go through all those patterns. And that was actually that was a lot easier than the other one. Wait, does he have another phase? Right, oh, you now remember, he does have another phase. Ah, you suck. So I don't really I guess because I never saw this movie, I don't really understand the comic book theme. I guess the movie would have done some sort of comic book theme. Okay, there's probably something I was supposed to do there, but I don't even know what it was. I really suck at it. So I gotta hide behind this? Well, that makes a lot more sense. It's like in the previous phase when he does this attack, I think like the asteroids hurt you. Now you're doing all 4 lasers, huh? Ow. Ow. Oh, I should have known he'd move it. Oh, you little prick. Oh, you little prick. Oh my god. Should have known that would happen. Yeah, I will not miss you, buddy. You were a bit more tedious than the previous one. C rank. Yeah, it's basically gonna be ship battle.
Isn't that Pete?
Yeah, that's my second question
been this
for
time?
this world. Pete. It's like, in Birth by Sleep, they imply the reason Pete got banished to the Dark World.
Sure. That guy adds up to trouble.
It's because he causes trouble at the amusement park or some bull crap, all the stupid backstory, and then Maleficent saves him. But as we can see, Pete is in this world too, and obviously he's going to be the bad guy. But clearly, Mickey, Donald, and Goofy, they don't really seem to suspect Pete of any treachery. So if he were already banished, then it really wouldn't make sense. So clearly this has to be before Pete was banished. And I guess they just didn't really decide to Well, he probably has to pay for his crime or something, but it wasn't until he was causing trouble with the amusement park they decided to banish him to the Dark Realm. So if he's already in trouble for the trouble he causes for this world, I guess it'd make more sense why he was banished. When I think about it, some of this confusing backstory does make a bit more sense. I just wish the games would be a bit more clear on it. It's like one thing, as a crossover writer myself, one thing I was never really into in the Kingdom Hearts series was with how they do most of their worlds. It's like sometimes the worlds will have an original story, but other times they'll just rip off the respective movie. And in either situation, if they're way too, like, it feels too dependent on the movies themselves when it comes to the story, that none of it really feels organic or natural. Like, when I write crossovers, I write them in a way where, like, they exist in the same universe, and like everyone has, like, sometimes the crossovers are tied to their canon counterparts, and other times they'll have a more unique origin or background. Is that Kira or Cure? But in either situation, they're not really too tied to their canon counterparts, and they feel like they all belong to the same universe. Even though the original shows may be very different from one another. So I would kind of like that with Kingdom Hearts, but most of them are just too dependent on the canon. And in some situations, it can lead to continuity errors. It's like I never really played the app version of Kingdom Hearts Key, but I've seen a few clips, and like they had worlds from Beast's Castle and I think other series. So I mostly remember Beast's Castle. I think I remember one the Swiss Key laid out. This one. And that just makes me wonder, when does Kingdom Hearts Key take place? Like, it was supposed to be the Keyblade War, wasn't it? And I don't think something as big as the Keyblade War and the world scattering... that shouldn't have been very recent. Should have been, like, eons ago. But that game has the Disney worlds, and they look as if nothing's really changed between then and, like, Kingdom Hearts 2. Was it just some kind of weird timeline thing? It's like, if it were up to me in that scenario... For some reason you can't even cross... Yeah, I remember this. You can't even cross this for some reason, I don't know why. But if it were up to me in that scenario... and I would have had a Beast Castle world in, like, Kingdom Hearts Key, instead of having the actual Beauty and the Beast characters, I would have had, like, ancestors or something, to make it feel like there's actually a timeline, and there's actually... and the world's actually changed, and they're not, like, in a stagnant position. So yeah, that's basically one of the big problems I have with the Kingdom Hearts series as a whole. Like, they don't really take many creative liberties with their crossover worlds. They take some, Like in Kingdom Hearts 1, I feel like there's a lot more creative liberties with the crossover worlds, but that hasn't really become too present in the more recent games. Where the hell am I supposed to go? I think it's go this way. I really don't know where I'm supposed to go. For a second. Whoa! Oh, apparently I can grind on that.
What's all this for? Is that supposed to be Mickey and the others? Yeesh. Those three are together even when they're made out of wood.
Look at that face.
Pete. Wait!
So like, if it were up to me in designing the Kingdom Hearts series and the side plots regarding its worlds, I'm trying to make it feel like there's a bit more change, and the characters... Like, make the characters a bit more unique from their canon selves, make them feel like they have real personality and growth. And that's especially so with Birth by Sleep, because, like, in Birth by Sleep, you go to the worlds of Snow White and well, maybe not Sleeping Beauty is a good example, but I will talk about Cinderella and Snow White. And the thing is, the character development in Snow White and Cinderella is really old school and one-dimensional, and it really wouldn't work for modern stories. But because Birth by Sleep has to stay faithful to the canon adaptations, the characters in those worlds remain their one-dimensional selves. And it just feels so out of place for this type of game. Well, then again, maybe it doesn't, because the character development isn't always the best in this series. Not always. It can be pretty flat. But even then, it just felt really out of place. And I would really change it up some.
Huh? Is someone...
I just do like you always do.
Minnie!
You know, like, it might have been a...
Thank you for
I think it was actually a good idea to start with Sora and continue with Riku, because now it feels like the story flows better.
The Musketeers.
What happened? Tell me what I can do.
Who are you?
Riku. Mickey's my friend.
Oh, Riku, the stage has been rigged with a machine to lure Mickey and the others into a terrible trap. If we could only find something to control the device from here.
Lucky I remembered. Look what I nearly forgot. Eh? Why is the box sans mouse?
Oi, quit messing around.
The boss is losing his patience.
I...
There it is. That's the gadget
I'm on it.
And suddenly a flashback.
Release me! This instant!
Actually, it's time to say bon journey, your royal highness.
Captain Pete, what is the meaning of this?
Oh, don't you lose any sleep over it, princess. I'm just gonna seize the throne and rule happily ever after. After you name me king, that is.
What? I most certainly would never agree to that.
Bien sûr. And that's why the real you won't be the one
I only know
doing
that's
the
accurate, but it
naming.
doesn't sound accurate.
I got myself another stooge to take the stage. All you gotta do is keep your royal mouth nice and shut.
A double? Mickey and the Musketeers will stop you.
Oh, never you fear, princess. Those chowderheads will be out of the picture real soon. So, how are we looking, boys?
Aye, okay, boss. Test run's done.
We flattened them like crepes.
Good. Now, you must hold on to that thing no matter what. If you don't mind, your highness, we have a seat reserved for you backstage. Yeah. It's gonna be curtains soon. Curtains! I love it.